Hey, today I'll pose as a Vietnamese rice farmer and use guerrilla warfare tactics to trick and ambush players like this guy. Using bushes in these babies. Some of you might ask, why rice farmer? Well, my friend, here's some context. From 1955 to 1975, actual North Vietnamese rice farmers equipped with M16s, SKSs, and M14s used booby traps and sabotage tactics.
Number 9. The exploding motorcycle.
And hidden bushes, or whatever cover they had to ambush US troops aligned with South Vietnam. This video was a real pain in the ass to record because every time I'd get an opportunity to strike, my skill issue would kick into overdrive, and I'd die shortly after. So come with me on this journey as I attempt this challenge and go bald in the process. Starting with raid number 1. The first raid was off to a rather stupid start because the M14 I bought from the market had no iron sights for some reason. So naturally, the raid was doomed from the start. After equipping iron sights and waiting for ages for a sign of life before calling it quits, this happened. Someone finally came along and fell for the decoy. Pretty big brain if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, he wasn't alone, and when I tried to loot his body, another player shot from behind.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
I rotated and searched for him in case he pushed my last location, but unfortunately, he found me first. This death foreshadowed what was to come in the next few raids, as I often found myself in bad positions, either dying over and over again, or joining dead raids. After trying to get footage for 2 days straight, I was this close to trashing this video out of pure frustration. That's until I switched to the SKS, and immediately in the next raid, this happened.
Making my way through the hood, sipping it.
I successfully managed to get 3 kills in one raid, and 2 of which were completely undetected. And before you complain that I was not using bushes, at this point I didn't really care because it was already hard enough to get kills without being detected, at least for me. I also found it extremely boring to just sit in a bush the entire game only to mess up, die, and bush camp for another 20 minutes. So I joined another raid and pushed to the barn to possibly ambush players, and right on cue. Unfortunately, 2 of my teammates were ambushed by another team near the money truck. But fortunately for me, that gave me some information on the enemy's general location. I swiftly eliminated the first guy, but couldn't really get a good angle on the second, so I shot his arm. However, this is where my raid tragically unraveled, because as I pushed the enemy, Jackson struck again.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
As for the second guy, turns out he survived, but he must have been knocking on death's door considering how many times I shot him. After a few matches yielding no results, I queued up for one last match, which turned out to be my best one. I spawned on the northwest side of the grain trade center and gunned it from my usual spot. Not long after, players started shooting at scavs, and soon after I found my first victim of the day. Then the second, then the third.
How the fuck did he not
rushed up to loot my winnings. Searched for anyone I might have missed, and extracted as a happy Vietnamese farmer, with 7 ambushes under my belt.